Git is a popular version control system. Version control systems help you to track and save changes to your project so that you can easily manage different versions and features. You can also revert to previous versions of your projects or work on a single code base as part of a team. GitHub is a specific service that allows you to share your code online, as well as fork or make copies of other existing code bases so you can work on them yourself or see how they're made. Let's talk about a few more technologies that are common for front-end developers to learn. Once you have a good understanding of CSS, you'll be ready to learn Sass. Sass is what's known as a CSS preprocessor. Basically, it adds useful features to CSS that make writing, organizing, and maintaining the CSS easier, a lot easier. Let's talk about JavaScript libraries and frameworks. jQuery has been around since 2006 and is still widely used on a lot of websites. It's not the newest library, but still worth knowing as a front-end developer, as it lets you quickly and easily add complex JavaScript interactions to your web pages. Newer JavaScript libraries and frameworks include React, Angular, and Vue.js. These are all designed to make it easier to create and maintain complex web applications, typically those that display large amounts of data or complex data, have complex user interfaces, or are made up of many different UI elements and components. Twitter Bootstrap is a design framework that provides a variety of design templates for common website and web application components, like typography, forms, buttons, and navigation menus. By adding pre-styled Bootstrap CSS classes to your HTML, you can quickly lay out and style your web pages. Bootstrap makes it easy to drop in and set up common user interface components, like photo carousels and modal windows. Learning how to use the terminal or the command line will give you greater control over the functionality of your computer. It'll help you install different software packages and libraries, as well as use version control systems like Git more quickly and efficiently than using a graphical user interface. No matter what kind of development you do, front-end or back-end, knowledge of the terminal will help you succeed. As your projects grow larger and more complex, you'll find that they're made up of many different parts: frameworks, modules, libraries, and tooling. Bundling tools like Webpack and Browserify with Gulp help you minify and bundle your code so it can be loaded quickly and efficiently into the browser, helping your applications load faster. 25% of the web is WordPress. WordPress is a content management system that is free and open source. WordPress is extremely versatile, and while it has a reputation as a blogging platform, you can extend the functionality of any WordPress site by using any of the thousands of free and open source plugins. Photoshop is the behemoth when it comes to editing images for the web, but Sketch is a great lightweight tool that is designed for creating vector images. Sketch is a modern tool built for the web. Both are paid tools that require a perpetual license. Wireframes are your plans or sketches for websites before you begin to build them. Both Balsamiq and Figma have cloud-based tools that let you create and share an idea in its early stages before you commit the time to creating it in full. As a front-end developer, you'll likely build web pages and applications based on a design or wireframe provided by a web designer, rather than designing directly with these tools yourself. There can be some overlap, however, so it's helpful for a front-end developer to know the basics of using these technologies. This was a long list, and you may be asking yourself, how will I ever learn all this stuff? It can feel daunting, especially when the tools and technologies of 2018 are likely to change in 2019 and beyond. Just know that it's normal to feel this way. Take things one step at a time. Create a learning strategy and commit to learning and practicing as much as you can. The concepts, principles, and tools that you learn from one programming language or framework will make it much, much easier to learn similar concepts, principles, and tools for another language or framework. So don't feel like you need to learn everything all at once. There are tons of resources for learning how to be a front-end developer. Podcasts, video tutorials, books, apps, conferences, meetups, just tons of things. And while it's a challenge to filter out what's most valuable, as most of these resources are going to be talking about things you won't understand just yet, immerse yourself in the language and take it all in. Concentrate at first on getting comfortable with the basics, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and the rest will come in time. Learning new technology is hard, and one of the hardest things about approaching a career like front-end development is figuring out what you need to know when you don't know what you need to know.